Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys this week? All you single Sages, let's see what's cooking for you. New love prospects or connections for Sagittarius. Love prospects or connections for Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know? What do they need to know? Okay. Some of you are healing or releasing something. It's an energy of releasing fear. Maybe things that are holding you back, the thoughts that pin you down. Could be another person too. A little Cancer energy. Yeah, so look at that. Somebody who's crushing here. So it's an energy of just kind of keeping things simple. You know, it's an energy of just releasing any kind of fear. Just keep things simple. Someone's crushing on you. There's things they likely don't know about you. They could be fantasizing about you. There's likely things they don't know because it's just a crush. Look at that. So it's someone in your community, in your social circle or online dating. Someone maybe you may meet through friends or family. But look at this, very positive. So I do feel there's some good news. I feel it's a person who is definitely around you. It's just like a crush energy where they just kind of, you know, keep things kind of simple at first. They offer you a little cup. But if you have a person around you who suddenly starts saying nice things to you, you know, giving you little gifts, doing nice things, okay, that's the sign of someone crushing, that they may be not so sure if you feel the same, or there's just things that they don't know. So they just kind of keep it simple at first. But it's definitely someone around you, maybe a place where you socialize, okay, where you go hang out, or through friends or family, any place, community, online or off. And we have Temperance, yeah. So it's someone tempering their emotions, keeping things kind of simple. Oh, yeah. This is, I feel it's someone who's kind of fantasizing here, or they got thoughts that are pinning them down, a little afraid here. Because there's things they don't know. See, this is the unknown, the moon, the hidden energy. This is someone who's got to face that fear. It's possible you may have other people that you're interested in, but they're tempering it, you see. It's energy of being patient, tempering their passions, tempering their emotions. A little Sag. And that could be yourself too. Just, you know, to telling you to just be a little patient here. If you know who this person is, maybe you're not sure. Maybe it's yourself in that energy of not sure. But I do see a crush. Oh yeah, I see a little Aries energy. So it's about taking a leap of faith. I think you got a person who's going to take a leap of faith here. Now, it's quite possible some of you may have a choice. You may be kind of pulling back, looking, feeling something is off. You're not really interested in it. In fact, some of you may have several opportunities here, because the Three of Cups is, you know, I see three people, and sometimes it's, you know, a place where you go hang out, or different people, whether it be online or off. Like I say, it's about leaving one last look over the shoulder. I think you got a person who's going to take a risk, okay, to reach out, but it could be yourself, okay? I say, or you have a choice. Looks more like person just taking a risk here, yeah. So there's someone here who feels like there's no hope, little cup half full. So it's an energy of someone who's crushing a lot of times. They like someone, but they're not really 100% sure because they don't know everything. So like I say, they likely lay in bed at night kind of fantasizing about the unknown. They don't know if you're dating anyone else, or if you're out in public. You have people around you, they don't really know, okay? They don't know if you have other people. So it's a little cup half full energy. Somebody who, you know, instead of being positive, they have a little negativity, and it comes to do with taking a risk. This is someone who's not so sure about taking a risk. In fact, it could even be you, Sag. It's an energy, just, you know, temper it. I do see a temptation. Someone's tempted to just go for it. Maybe it's yourself. Maybe you're going to try to tempt this person. You're going to say something to them and see if they'll go for it. But look at that energy, Six of Pentacles. It has to do with, see, this is someone who feels like you may not be interested, and that's why people get in that energy. Sometimes it's a person who hasn't dated anyone for a while, you know, a little bit of insecurities, but it's just an energy of facing the fear, doing the shadow work. And it's an energy of someone expressing, reciprocating, sharing of themselves. It's the moon. It's about exposing yourself, you see. This is someone who starts off simple, you know, It's possible they, don't want to put themselves out there too much yet. Like I say, there could be other people involved. And it's also a lot of times I see this, someone who wants to reach out, but they're afraid to take a risk because they're not sure you'll reciprocate, especially if you have people around you all the time. Okay. Yeah, and we have the King of Swords. So it's an energy of someone who's doing a lot of thinking and strategizing. It's someone who's in their head, pinned down, but they're strategizing. And their strategy is to just go for it. Even if you don't reciprocate, this person, I feel it's an energy where they know, right? It's very possible you won't be interested. You won't reciprocate. And that's what's their thoughts right here, you see? It's the fear of the unknown. Yeah, it could be somebody who wants to know if you have children, okay? Things like that, just things that they don't know. It doesn't even have to be any kind of fear, but I do feel it's the thoughts pinning them down here. So let's dig into this person's energy. Looks like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be Aries. It's definitely a person who's doing a lot of thinking, okay? Strategizing. They're trying to be logical. This person's trying to be logical. Oh yeah, they're doing a lot of thinking. This person's obsessed here a little bit. Okay, so it is a little bit more of that. Yeah, but they're, they're in their head. Definitely. This person's a little bit obsessed here, but it's possible too. They may see other people reaching out to you. They're trying to temper it, I feel. It's in the heart of the reading. It's affecting both people. It's pulling back. There's someone here who may be right for you, not right. It's that energy of chemistry. But it's very possible you have someone who's a little jealous. They're in their head thinking too much here, possibly afraid you have somebody else is what it's looking like. Or you have people around you and they want to reach out. It's the energy of reciprocity. Okay, Four of Swords. There we go. Yeah, it's a person who doesn't want to give up. See, it's a person who doesn't want to give up. This is someone who's likely had a tough time in their love life. Looking back at all that hard work, but there it is. Now, it's possible you already know who this is. But I do see an energy of the moon. Like I say, the moon is confusion, illusion, and delusion. Okay? Based on fear. The only thing to fear is itself. It's an energy of someone who's going to push through that fear. Right? But the fear is whether you're dating someone else. I think this person's kind of like, it's the devil energy. This person's kind of a little bit obsessed here, and it's little stress, worry, a little bit of fear. The devil could be all kinds of things. It's an energy of someone who's in their head way too much about this. So there's the energy of just kind of waiting to see. So this is likely a person who's been waiting for someone else, feeling the ship has sailed. So they're putting something behind, ready to start something new. This is likely somebody who's been kind of waiting on the sidelines, waiting to get you alone is what I feel like. I feel like they don't want to reach out with other people around. This could be, like I say, online in your community or neighborhood. It could be in the workplace. Well, that's funny, the King of Swords with the devil. May have a little Capricorn in their chart, possibly. It's a very logical person, though. But this is somebody who overthinks. And sometimes it's jealousy, too. Yeah, so there we have. So I do see an energy. This could be yourself. This fire energy, wand energy. The ship has sailed. Some of you put something behind. You were waiting for someone, it's not good enough. So it's an energy of no longer waiting. So it has to do with being rejected. I think this person is really thinking you're not going to be interested, that you're going to reject them. It's like they're kind of preparing themselves here, but I don't think they're going to give up. I do think they're going to push through fear. Like I say, it could be them here with that energy of the Fool. Just leaving all this behind and just going for it. Pushing through fear. That's what the Fool does, is push through fear and just go for it. This person, I think, they're kind of, it's so interesting because it's almost like they're hoping they don't regret it. And that's what I feel. They're just kind of in their head. I don't think this person has any ill intentions. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It's an overthinker. They're strategizing and kind of thinking of kind of how things could play out. Six of Cups. Yeah, see, it's about teamwork. So it's definitely a person who's thinking about children. They may have a child. Maybe that's what they're worried you won't be interested because they have a child from someone else. Vice versa. But it's about cooperation and compromise. So it's about going down that path. This is likely someone who's put a lot of work into something and, you know, and they didn't get what they wanted. Maybe they were rejected from someone. So they have that fear of rejection. So they're just kind of biding their time here. You may be waiting for this person to reach out. In fact, it could be you as that King of Swords, you know, becoming obsessed, you know, kind of thinking about this, like, why are they keeping me waiting? Why aren't they offering me something? Have they rejected me? So, like I say, this could play out in a lot of different ways. But I do see an energy of two people coming together, building each other up. So it's about building each other up. So I feel is what's happened is, like I say, I feel like you got someone here, whether it be you or them, who's been quite beat up in their love life, looking back at all that hard work. But this is someone who's not giving up. See, they're not giving up. They're going to offer you something. They won't give up. So I don't think it's something that's been going on for a really long time. It's more than likely someone in your social circle or, like I say, online. Yeah, see, it has to do with success. See, the truth, this person's having a little aha moment. They won't have success if they don't take a risk. They know they have to take that risk that you might reject them. I feel sometimes bad for people when they go through this, you know. But it does look like a person who's been pretty beat up in their love life and healed, but they're not a quitter. This person is not a quitter. So it's, you know, I do see the Aries, the Capricorn energy, King of Swords, and of course, you know, there's your Sag energy, Temperance. So let's see what this is about. Yeah, see, someone who's being careful what they wish for, you see, being a little cautious, but they know what they want. So they know they need to take a risk. You aren't going to reach out to them. You're waiting for them, and that's what I feel this person. Now, it's possible. I do feel for some of you know who this is. You're not giving them anything. They have to come towards you. This person's kind of, I feel, has a little wishful thinking that maybe you'll have mercy on them and reach out. Because I feel for a lot of you, you're aware of this person, okay? I do feel there's an energy of compatibility. I mean, maybe you're both single parents or you're both crushing on each other, but it's an energy of two people who lift each other up by cooperating, and it's about having things in common, because there is things that they don't know, and that's another energy. It's all the what ifs, right? What if it doesn't work? What if they reject me? What if it does, you know? So it's just an overthinker. So tell me about the Fool. Yeah, so I do see a little Leo energy as well, so that's interesting. Yeah. This could be at a place of work too, like I say, but I feel the strength. So this is the person who's gaining the strength and the confidence, okay? Being cautious, optimistic. So they're starting to feel a little more optimistic. They're hoping they don't regret this though. But they're going to go for it. So they're going to, this is the energy of Temperance, taming the beast within themselves, the obsession. They know they are. So I feel it's an energy where they're just going to calm down before they do it. They're not going to come in all panicky. And there's just a serious overthinker. Tell me about the Five of Cups. This person actually sees you as just right. But like, again, you know, this is that wishful thinking that you may not feel the same about them. See, it's likely a person who's around you, kind of, you know, a little detached emotionally. They may act aloof, like they're not interested, but they actually are. There's that energy. I haven't seen a lot of that lately, which is kind of, it's funny how that energy comes and goes for some signs. But it's a person who, you know, appears to, it could be at work where they're focused on work, you know, or focused on their money. But it's a person who, you know, sort of, they reach out, they kind of drop a little hint, hoping you'll indulge them, right? So that's just one of the things, one of their strategies. But I don't think they're going to do it. And it's because of this cup half full. They know they'll probably regret that. It's possible there's already been some kind of rejection. You know, maybe they act like they weren't interested. I feel what we have is someone who's a little bit of an introvert. Someone who's kind of within themselves. They spend a lot of time thinking before they actually take any kind of action. So, Six of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, see, this person's feeling it. Oh my gosh, yeah, see, but they're looking at all the possibilities of what could happen. They're looking at all the possibilities of the way things could go. Because they're strategic. So they've got all this stuff going on in their head. This person's crazy about you. They're about to make a decision to go for it. But they know it's your decision. They know you're the person who will make that choice. And they're just going to, like I say, they're going to do it. But I do feel it's an energy of someone who is definitely around you, probably acts like they're not interested, because they're kind of just checking you out. For a lot of you, if you don't know who it is, they're waiting for that right opportunity. But if you are somebody who's waiting for this person and you're starting to kind of lose patience, or to the point where you're starting to feel they're not going to reach out, I feel they will. I think this person's crazy about you. I do feel they are emotionally available once they take that risk, you know, once they feel confident enough to share their feelings, once they're, you know, because look at all the possibilities. See, they're fantasizing about all the ways this could play out in their head. You might not reject them. You might be interested in other people. You may be seeing someone. You might have children. You might not be compatible. You see? So, you know, in some ways it's good that a person thinks of all these things, but the fact that they're losing their mind over it is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Some people just go through it. But yeah, look at that energy. Tell me about the Devil. Yeah, see, they're calming down now. They're exploring their feelings and emotions. So it's about dating and courting. They want to date you. I do feel it's possible that you could be dating someone else. If you have been dating someone else and you got this person around, they're losing their mind if you are. But I actually feel they're exploring their feelings and emotions, kind of calming down. They will calm down before they do this. Okay. Sag, and Sag, this could even be yourself, kind of really crazy about someone. You may be yourself, like I say, look at all the possibilities that they may be dating someone else. So, yeah, it's a little bit of obsessive energy. Now, it's possible this person may drink a little bit too much too. So, this person may have a few drinks before they reach out to calm down. And maybe over drink a little bit too much sometimes. Yeah. Because of this energy. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about them. Oh, okay. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. And an Emperor energy too. Oh, there we go. Something new. Oh my gosh. What we have here. Oh yeah. It's about expressing themselves, exposing their feelings. This person's, I feel, it's an energy, like I say, showing their true self, showing that side of themselves. I actually think this person's actually got a really, really emotional side. I do feel they're a little bit of an introvert, though. I can feel the energy. It's definitely someone who works a lot. Okay, definitely they work a lot. I definitely see this as someone who, now don't look at the genders, because the Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who's grounding themselves. See, they're grounding themselves. They know exactly what they want and they're going for it. Soulmate connection. But if you do have another person around you and this person, see, what they're afraid what's going to be exposed is when they finally reach out to you, that they're going to find out that you're already seeing somebody, but they want to start something. They know they have to be the one to start it. So if you know who it is and you're refusing to move and you're kind of waiting and you're thinking that you should just maybe give up, it's not good enough, they are going to make a move. They are going to express their feelings. They have to show their true self, that softer side. Okay. I actually do feel if you are out in public, this person may be someone who, like I say, maybe there's already been a rejection. Maybe they had a little bit too much to drink and kind of didn't put their best foot forward, possibly. But I think for most of you, it's just all this person's expressing themselves, looking at all the possibilities. This person's fantasizing about you. Like I say, seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles. but it's about grounding and looking into the future. You might, like I say, it could even be yourself in that energy. Queen of Pentacles is someone who likes to be a companion first, a lot of times. Definitely likes somebody they feel comfortable with. So it could be an energy of making you feel comfortable. Maybe this person reached out to you when they had too much to drink and you weren't comfortable. Like I say, that could go in a couple ways. But the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. I see this person, definitely a lot of focus on finance. I can see, because that, when I see this Capricorn energy, it's an energy, and that actually some of you may have Capricorn in your chart too, but you, like I say, you could be the one crazy about them. See, it goes either way here. Like I say, you could already be waiting for this person and getting tired of waiting. This creates a lot of confusion, a lot of mystery too. Maybe thinking to just go off, maybe you're not compatible. But I think this person's really just looking at all the ways this could happen. They're fantasizing about the Queen of Pentacles, marriage material. I do think this person is making a choice, and it has to do with making you feel comfortable as well. Yeah, Emperor. You got an Emperor losing their mind. But that's the energy of somebody who knows exactly what they want. But I'm not seeing any stubborn energy. I don't see any controlling energy. I just see an Emperor who knows exactly what they want and what they have to do and what they're going through. But yeah, so there you go. Soulmate connection. 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups. See, this person's cautious, careful what they wish for. I think what they really are hoping for is that you'll reach out to them, but I don't think you are. I think you're just waiting for this person to expose themselves. That's the shadow side. See, they got to face that fear. The fear is that you may have someone else. But there it is. They have to come in. They got to be the one to start it. So it's possible some of you definitely have been waiting for someone. You're tired of waiting. You're going off on another path. It's very possible for some of you, you got someone who acts like they're not interested, but they are. So it's possibly not a very healthy situation for some of you. You might have someone who drinks too much. It is possible. But I definitely see something new here. So I'm going to focus on the new. This is soulmate connection. This is two people talking, communicating, getting to know each other. Two people who see eye to eye. This is about two people looking each other in the eye. And I think what you have is a person who is kind of knows they have to kind of face you, okay? They have to come right up to you and talk to you and express themselves. So if you know who this is, boy, they're going through it. But let's see about this sun. Tell me about the new with the sun. Some of you definitely are leaving someone behind and going off towards someone new. The sun. Yeah, King of Wands. So this could be somebody new. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And I'm going to tell you, though, this person may not be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. In fact, they could have Earth in their chart. I do see Capricorn, but it could be yourself with that energy, too. But see, it's the fantasizing. It's the choices, looking at all the possibilities that you may not reach out, or you have other options. Maybe it's yourself, you know, thinking this person has other options if you're waiting for them. But I think it's them. Strategizing, losing their mind here. They know what they want. I do feel they're tempering their passion, that passionate energy, that obsession, because I do see the energy of this sort of downgrading where they're just kind of calming down here and ready to offer the cup. They're going to. I can see them doing it. I see them reaching out. Let's focus on that for a minute because I want to see where it goes. This person's putting themselves through it, their own worst enemy, right? People do that, though. You know, they act like they're not interested when they are and put themselves through it because they're a fear of rejection. But I'll tell you, if this person's sitting around on the sidelines waiting, it is possible that some of you, it's possible it has been going on for a few months or so. They possibly know you won't wait forever. I mean, because when that Queen of Pentacles energy is, that's marriage material. That's someone who makes people feel very comfortable. I think that's another thing too, is helping build this person up. Two people building each other up. It's about confidence. It's about, see, strength and confidence. Making someone feel confident, making them feel comfortable enough to express themselves. So if this person does approach you, there may be a message there for you to just, you know, make them feel comfortable to express that, to start it. Because I think this person's, I think they're very charming. I think once this person, everything's kind of exposed and out in the open and it actually gets started, I think they'll be a lot more confident than you think. I think this person's very charming. Very happy, very positive, you see. It's just the initial, like, because they're crazy about you, whoever they are. Yeah, they're going to offer you that cup. See, there it is. They're going to offer you this. This is an opportunity. Yeah, I see. They're a little bit shy at first. It takes this person a little bit of time to express themselves, to really open up. So they definitely have some fire in their chart, but they may not be a fire sign. I have a tendency, I feel as though they could be an earth sign or have some heavy earth placements. Because when I see this is a person who acts like they're not interested sometimes. See, because they feel like there's no hope. You may have people around you, see. They're looking for that moment. Aha, you know. It's a win or lose. They know they have to take a risk or they're going to lose out. And that's where I feel. I mean, this could happen in the span of an evening someplace. But this is that energy, the story they tell themselves, you see. So they're going to offer one cup, and then as they get comfortable, if you can make this person feel comfortable, don't expect too much too fast, which I feel like you won't. It's about comfort. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who makes people feel comfortable. If you can do that, this person will go for it. But I still think you're going to come in with the Page, and then it's going to go to the Knight of Cups before they actually tell you how they feel. So are you comfortable with that? Because it has to do with yourself. I mean, whoever this person is, I feel they've been holding this inside for a while, keeping it to themselves, secretly kind of, you know, thinking and strategizing and knowing they have that moment, right? The light bulb goes off, win or lose, you know, they have to go for it. But I think this person's hoping they're not going to regret it, you see. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. There we are. Yeah, see, it's about coming in just right, doing things right. And they have to do what's right for them, too. But see, it's dating and courting and then some kind of a commitment. They see you as marriage material. With that Queen of Pentacles and that, someone they at least want to get to know, to get comfortable with. You may have different temperaments. You may have some things that are a little different. Okay. Like I say, you could be the King of Rods energy, a little faster, a little more fiery, you know, and they maybe want to take it slow. It's a different ways of communicating, because I do see the Two of Cups, and that's two people having to, you know, look in each other in the eye, seeing eye to eye, drinking from each other's cup. But it's energy of, you know, all that emotional energy. But they have to start it. It's possible some of you are going to move away from someone like this. It's very possible you're going to reject an offer. It's not what you want. Maybe you have a new offer. You've been waiting for someone and a new offer comes in. For some of you, not a lot of you, where you may actually just move on to someone else. Because I do see a King of Rods here. But I still feel like it's this person tempering that Emperor energy, just kind of toning it down a bit. But I do feel they're a very happy person. I think they know they need to start it. And I think you're in that energy too. You want this person to be the one to do it. I do see some old school rules kind of thing here, you know. But there's that energy of change, just kind of going with it and seeing what happens. Some of you are moving away from someone, though, and moving towards someone who's better, someone who's just right, or they are. Yeah. Wow. Interesting read, but I think you really just have a person who's crazy about you. They want to date you. They know they have to do and say the right things. You know, it's about treating you right, justice and balance. So I feel what they're doing too is they're balancing out their thoughts, and they're going to ground to themselves, because I did ask at that King of Cups, you know, about this person, and the Queen of Cups come in, and that's, I mean, like I say, it could be the way they're seeing you or thinking about you, but it could also be their own energy, which is grounding themselves, being more practical. Being more patient. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. See, there it is. Being more patient. See, it's about patience. But I think it's you having to be patient with this person. Giving them a chance to invest, doing things their way. You have different temperaments, you see. That's where I'm feeling, where something doesn't feel off. You're just, you know, it's energy of not being sure if you're going to get what you want. It's also a card of indulging. Somebody is, you know, it's about indulging. And now I don't know, maybe some of you have someone who drinks too much and you're not interested. You may be seeing that. You may decide to go towards another if you have a few opportunities, because I definitely see three people, three energies in this reading for some of you. So there it is, justice, somebody coming in just right. Things are going in your favor. Some of you may be ending something with someone who's not right for you too. But you still got new. And I still see this energy of patience, investing. And I feel for most of you, though, this person's waiting for the right opportunity. The simplest energy in here, the clearest energy that flows through the whole reading is this person strategizing, losing their mind while they wait for the right opportunity to approach you. They want it to be successful. But most of you, I feel, have people around you. Okay, now it could be online dating. Maybe it's simply they see you've got a lot of people interested, or it's on social media, or just through community. There could be gossip, things like that. Like I say, you may travel in the same social circle, or live in the same community, or hang out at the same places. Could be a place where you go on your lunch break. Could be places you go in the evening or on the weekends. So keep an eye around you if you have no idea who this is, okay? But this is someone who knows that you're not someone who's going to be sitting around forever. But I almost feel like they're waiting for you. I got to be honest. I feel like they're hoping that you're going to indulge them, but they also see after a period of time that you will not. So there it is. See, it's fast-moving, fiery energy communication, being careful what they wish for, finding the strength to reach out and communicate, to say something, to make the offer. And like I say, it's going to start as the page and then move up to more dating. So they are going to offer you a cup. Yeah, so it's investing slowly, taking the time. See, they do have, I feel they have some earth. I feel they may have Capricorn in their chart for some of you, or you do. It's definitely here. It's a person who's definitely likes to take their time, but they're planning for success. They're preparing. They want this to be successful. They want to say and do all the right things because they want it to go in their favor, you see. So food for thought. Don't just assume in this reading, definitely, because there's I can definitely see three, or at least three scenarios, or three people for some of you. If you feel like you have a person around you you're waiting for, maybe you feel like they're reaching out to others, you're never going to get what you want from this person, you may be thinking of, you know, just taming that beast within yourself, finding the confidence to leave somebody behind to go towards another person. It's very possible. But the outcome's still the same. Something new. Okay, something being exposed, exposing feelings, two people connecting. There's going to be a connection. This, I'm going to tell you, they are high vibrational, they are high energy. They're not up to anything nefarious. They're not up to playing games. I feel they're straight up. Okay, it's just the thoughts in their head, the obsession with talking and communicating, saying everything just right, because they feel like there's something about you they really like, whoever they are. Very charming, very sexy, definitely a hard worker, definitely a hard worker. In fact, they could be obsessed with work. Yes, they may approach you and have had a little bit of drink to find the confidence and maybe overindulge a little bit. Okay, it's possible. So, yeah, but I don't see an alcoholic. It's possible for some of you. You may be moving away from someone who drinks too much. Okay. Yeah, so I do see how this person conducts themselves. So that's the old school rules, dating in a traditional manner, making sure you're on the same page. I feel that's a message for yourself as well, Sag, being on the same page and, you know, connecting, making sure that, you know, you have things that are in common. I actually feel like you will. So, but yeah, if you do have somebody who reaches out and they are drunk, or they only talk to you when they're drinking, It's more than likely because they lack the confidence, but do make sure that you're on the same page. Watch how they conduct themselves publicly. Okay, I think someone's watching how you conduct yourself, and I feel like they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. Very calm, very gracious, generally patient. Like I say, if you have Capricorn in your chart, you could be the one crazy about this person. So take that how that resonates. One more card after the Wheel of Fortune, I must. Why is this here? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely there. They find you very attractive. And I think you're going to find them very attractive too. A lot of physical attraction. This person definitely wants this passionate beginning. Yes, they're fantasizing. They're looking at all the possibilities. I mean, for everything to do with you and how they're going to talk to you, communicate, how this is going to go. They're planning to do everything just right. They definitely play fair. I feel they play fair, or they see you as someone who plays fair. But yeah, marriage material. Let's see where it goes, guys. Let me know. Bye for now.